Hey Gene, I think this the one, baby. It's your boy Killer, Grant, Atlantic, Chain of Command. Yeah, clap, clap, yeah. Listen, I don't know what y'all be doing. We be making that good music. Others try, but don't confuse it. Let me show you why I do it. Jersey. Yeah. This is your man Kilogram, and we are back. Juicy Jalene.
It's popping, y'all.
Guess what? We just came back from where?
New York.
Bag fuel, baby. You know what I mean? Don't be shy now. We was in the big city. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Did you have fun?
I did. I enjoyed myself. It was a great experience.
We kind of mini viral. One of the clips that they had your face on did 22,000.
Period.
That's 22,000 people
go.
seeing Juicy Jalene. You out here. You about to sign autographs pretty soon.
Oh,
all right, like I told y'all before, this is Kilogram. You Better Not Lie podcast. My co-host Juicy Jalene, and we are back with episode 153, and it's called "You Can Knock Me Down, But I'm Gonna Get Back Up." Money Rich,
let's go.
What's good, Rich? I want to get right to it. You know what I mean? They trying to say you from Ewan now. They took your Trenton stripes, man. What we doing about that? Are you really from the town, or you jacking Parkside Avenue in Ewan?
I'm from the town. The thing is that my parents always had a big crib in Trenton growing up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was always the nigga that had the pool, and you had I don't take nothing from nobody else, but my parents had a nice crib growing up. Like,
and it was in Trenton or borderline?
It was in Trenton. It was in Trenton. Well, I'm from Delaware View, off of West State.
Okay, yeah.
So I moved probably like when I was like 5 or 6 years old to another crib, which is on the same Heacon, you know what I mean? And
so you like the island. Down that way.
Like 29. But I'm with the all Trenton schools.
Okay, you from
I
Trenton.
know a lot of people from Trenton, and niggas just was like, yo, that nigga got a big house, so he's not from Trenton. So that's how it was, man. But it's all love to Ewan, though. Like,
it's all good. We're gonna get into it. But like I told y'all before, today we have in the studio Trenton's own rapper, boxer, basketball phenom, DJ, my man Money Rich in the building right now. This episode is also sponsored by our new sponsor, Bud Bandit, which is one of the top dispensaries out in Trenton, New Jersey. They have 4 locations, 3 in Mercer County and 1 that's getting ready to open in Burleson County. So if you into cannabis, make sure you tap in with budbandit.net, and make sure, listen, if you hit them up April 1st to April 20th and you tell them Graham sent you, you get a free gram. Juicy, ain't that cool?
That is dope.
A free gram if you mention Graham.
I'm going to go over there.
And you gonna try to get a free gram?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to ask them to put, like, if you mention Juicy, what can they get if you mention Juicy?
I don't know. You got some gummies?
Yeah, they got gummies. That's good. So I'm gonna tell them right now, because I know the owner. If you mention you heard it from Juicy on You Better Not Lie podcast, you get a free gummies. You know what I mean?
Free gummies is crazy. You don't know what he gonna ask.
Guess what?
You might get a discount.
Yeah, but we're going to work it out. We're going to work it out, though. We're going to make sure they put it on the website, too. All right, so we're going to go right into a Money Rich, man. Tell us about your upbringing, man. Where'd you grow up at? How many siblings do you have? And did you grow up with both parents? 3-part question.
Yeah, I grew up with both parents. Come from a good family, supportive.
Right.
Got 2 sisters, one older brother on my dad's side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I got a good family. Went to school. I ain't really like school, but know how to finish the do what I had to do. Now I got kids and stuff like that, and got a decent job.
Okay.
Sometimes I part-time DJ and make music, but for the most part,
don't skip. We got a rule, but we got you.
I got you. So I got a good upbringing, man.
All right, dope. But what schools? Let the people know right now, for the niggas out there saying Ewan Township. What schools did you attend in Trenton?
I went to Joyce Comer. Got kicked out for fights.
That's right.
I went to it's TCA now. Used to be called St. Anthony's. Got kicked out for fights. Village Charter was a middle school that I went to and graduated from. Right. And then I went to Mercer Arts, which was like a Trenton. It was kind of like a Trenton High, but it got shut down the first year. I got kicked out of there for fights. And then that's when my mom was like, you know what, you got to go to Catholic school. My dad was like, you got to go to Catholic school and play football. You getting in too much shit.
Okay, so what Catholic school was that?
Conwell Egan Catholic.
And you finished there?
Yeah, finished
there. Salute to you. Salute to your mom for making sure you got a good education. Because my mom took me out of Roger Gardens and took me down to Pemberton. And I'm proud to say, thank you, Mom.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I met my baby mom down there. And I would have never met my baby mom and had all 3 of my kids if she never took me out of Trenton.
Right,
you feel me?
up.
So F y'all niggas hating on me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Juicy, go ahead.
All right, so this is a 2-part question.
Okay.
What type of kid was Money Rich growing up? And did you play any sports? Well, you did say football, so.
Yeah, I played football and basketball. I was pretty much like a trendsetter. Like I used to do different things. Sometimes you have to wear uniforms. I have a list charter. I used to do like wear the pajamas under my khaki shorts, like, and roll them up. I used to do mad different stuff. Like, I was a class clown, like to make people laugh
Will
a lot.
Smith.
Yeah, I was one of them. I used to make people laugh a lot. Like I ain't really take too much things seriously, but. Yeah, I was a cool guy in school.
Okay, you ain't give the teachers no problems, no cursing nobody out, none of that.
Yeah, sometimes, man. I used to.
Well, you said you used to fight too.
My dad dealt with me though. Yeah, I used to.
Okay.
I cursed the principal out, Joyce Cummer. My dad, he tore me up off that.
As he should.
It was all love. I was a cool kid though, man. It's just get into shit sometimes. That's all.
All right, that's dope. All right, so what do you think separates Trenton from any city in the world? That's the first part question, right? And what do you love most about Trenton?
What separates us?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like we just got this different type of swag about us, man. Like, you know, we go getters, we talented, super talented. And one thing I like about Trenton, when we go, well, from what I see, when we go to other places, we stick together. We might not stick together in Trenton,
right?
But like, I know sometimes when I go to Philly or go somewhere. And I get into some shit, I got the whole Trenton rocking with me. And I feel like everybody stick together. Even when they go to down south and fuck with Gucci Mike and Atlanta, like everybody stick together. So, but we got a lot of talent down here in Trenton.
No, I appreciate it. That's a good answer.
All right, so this is a two-part question too. So how did you get into DJing? And how did you make your name as a DJ in New Jersey?
Get into DJ. I always had a thing for music. Like my dad used to always play music the loudest he could on a surround sound system, and I just always had a thing for it. But what really got me into it, one of my friends, King Reek, he was
shout out King Reek.
He was an upcoming artist a few years ago, and then he just like, Rich, you might as well start DJing and take it seriously. And I was like, damn, you know what? I just jumped on it, and that's when I started getting my name out there and making a name for myself. And then Money Rich came from high school. One of my friends, they gave me that name playing football, and I just ran with it.
Right. Okay. So with the DJing, were you doing parties?
Yeah.
Like getting booked though?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and what was the equipment you used?
I had a virtual DJ Pioneer, and I grabbed me some speakers.
Right.
And I just took it away after that. I ain't never really practiced too much, but I knew how the song changed. Like I was one of them. Like I ain't a super big mixer, but I know what to play, and I know how to read the crowd. That's one of my...
It's a funny story because when you reached out, I looked at our DMs, and you did a party with Kev, the #1 host.
Right.
And I had sent you a message years ago, like, yo, I'm coming to the party, play my song.
I think I seen that.
Yeah, because they called me Kilogram. So I used to be rapping for Trenton and had a deal with Atlantic and everything. So the day I came to the party, I wanted you to play one of my songs because me and Kev was on the flyer. I don't even remember, to tell you the truth. It was so long. I want to say you did though.
I'll be playing people.
You show love, because if you go look at the messages, you was like send it to this email or whatever. So you wasn't like Hollywood.
Yeah,
you feel me? So, but it was funny because I'm like, yo, this is the same guy that fought DK. You know what I mean? Right. But we're gonna get to that later. All right, okay. And now make sure y'all check out our new sponsor. Yeah. This is your man Kilogram from You Better Not Lie podcast. When I'm in the town, I make sure I hit up Bud Bandit. They got that official gas. All y'all other dispensaries, y'all got that Reggie. Let's go. What's good, Big Al? Listen, man, congratulations on the new location, man.
Thank you very much, man.
Good to see you.
This is our newest location. But I'd just like everybody to know that we have multiple locations. Bud Bandit surrounds Trenton. We have 3 locations in the area. We also have one about to open up in South Jersey, Route 38 in Southampton. When coming to Bud Bandit, our customers will experience a safe and secure environment. You will also be greeted by our very knowledgeable staff. Bud Bandit offers a wide selection of pipes, bongs, trays, and apparel. We're open 7 days a week. Come visit Bud Bandit.
Don't forget, starting April 1st to April 20th, log on to budbandit.net and subscribe to our sales and deals. Listen, at the end of the day, if you put in the code GRAM and show the email, you get a free gram if you visit any of the stores. Remember what I told y'all, don't get caught red-handed without your Bud Bandit. I got mine, now get yours. We out. All right, so bet. I listened to the song, is it Money Rich Smoke or Rich Smoke?
Yeah, it's called Smoke, but
it's called Smoke. Okay, all right, cool. So I listened to that record. You running around the city like Rocky.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know, like, not only do you DJ, play ball, but who introduced you to rap and who inspired you?
I don't know, man. I just used to play around with it when I was young. I ain't never really take it seriously, but I had a lot of friends that was rapping and taking it serious, and I watched a lot of mainstream artists. And then I just started taking it serious one day. Like I always had a thing with music though, and writing music, coming up with like crazy punchlines, but I just never took it serious.
All right, that's dope. So do you consider yourself having bars, or you make more melodic music?
Yeah,
like,
I make more just, I'm one of them, like I gotta feel it, I gotta be in the mood for it. And a lot of my music is real, it's off of what I go through now. That's kind of like how I make my music. Like if I'm going through something, like, let me go to the studio, and then I do it like that.
Okay, period.
All right, so and then my next question is, you just recently played in a celebrity basketball game, right? So tell me about that, like, coming off the high of what you came off without talking about it, because we won't go into that. How are you feeling when you get that call? Like, you're rich, we need you. Like, how are you feeling? Like,
I feel like LeBron.
Okay, period.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like LeBron. At first they be trying to count me out when they come to them games. They try to
Is this your first year being
it's my
called?
first. Last year I was pissed off, made a diss song and all that. But
I was mad. I was going to diss him too, but I'm too old. So I said, I just said, you know what? Because I didn't get the call. But I said, I just got to I got to grind harder, or whatever the case may be. But I didn't. So you got the nod, you got the call, and you accepted. So at the end of the day, it's like, what did you expect going out there, though?
I mean, I expected basically what I did. I think I had like 12 points. With like 25 people on the team. I felt like that was decent. I just wanted to put on a show. I had like 2 back-to-back threes. Had the crowd going crazy.
I seen the highlights.
Yeah, I knew what I was going to do. It just
and they was from deep, Steph Curry.
Yeah,
shit.
They wasn't no regular. Yeah, it was next level.
Right. You was cooking. It's funny to see you in the sling because that arm was working that day.
I had to wait to get the surgery for that. But I could shoot. I just can't. When I punch, I can't use force. So that's what it was mainly.
Yeah,
for.
I didn't know about the score or anything. Who ended up winning?
Much better. They won.
They beat
y'all
by
like 7-8 points. That's because my cousin Khalid came in France.
He started
D1
cooking.
athletes. Yeah, they don't really play around too much. They was out there just.
Okay, and that's Lewis, right?
Yeah.
He played for LaSalle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my daughter go to LaSalle. I seen him. Okay, all right, that's what's up.
Yeah, so they started cooking as it was over after that. Shout out to Thrive Charter. They won that championship. He was on fire, man. He came in there and tore the building off. So shout out to Much Better though.
All right, so we're going to switch gears a little bit, and I'm going to ask you a question. What defines a man being tender over a woman? Can you give us 3 examples of tender?
Yeah, in the hood, we say niggas is tender, so we want to know three things that make niggas tender.
What makes them tender?
Over a female?
Over a female.
Facts.
Like something you would be like, he really acted like that over her? Like,
I would say the way she dressed sometimes.
No, not the way. No. We saying what makes a man tender, like tender, and in the town we say
when somebody be drawing over a girl, like she really
acting weak.
Yeah, like
he acts weak over her.
He crying about her, like what I mean. She out here doing whatever she want.
What you mean though? Like how
Like if one of your homeboys is tweaking over a girl, like you like, yo, he losing his mind. Like he acting tender as hell over her.
Right. Okay.
So it's like give an example of what those like some examples of him being tender. Like, like if he
I guess blowing her phone up.
Yeah, that's one. Blowing the phone up. We'll take it
blowing her phone up, pulling up unannounced.
Ooh. Okay, stalking.
Yeah,
we'll
stalking.
Take that.
Going through phones.
Going through the phone, stalking, and blowing the phone up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Juicy, do you have any Tinder guy? Because, it's good to hear from a female sometimes.
What you mean? Like me examples? I feel like he gave the examples he gave is stuff that I've been through.
Okay, so all 3 of those are very basic.
But those are crazy when somebody just pull up on you.
But it's the number.
Wait, hold on. I had somebody just not too long ago climb through my window.
Damn.
Listen, this is You Better Not Lie, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If he climbed through the window, that is great. Because he just tried to go to prison. He did a breaking and entering.
It took me like almost an hour to get him out my house.
Stop it. That's tender.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you see how we got right back to it?
Right.
If you climb through a chick window unannounced, that's tender.
Is it first level or is like?
No,
my house is like a rancher, so it's one floor.
Yeah, it's one
so
level.
he,
Okay, okay.
he came right in
I
my
wonder if he got a ladder or something.
He came right in my bedroom.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Well, in the hood, we got fire escapes.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So, in Camden, wherever she lives, I don't know if it's Camden. I'm joking. But for him to go to the window, that's tender.
Yeah,
and I'm going to tell
funny.
y'all, none of y'all named it. Crying is a no-no.
Oh yeah, crying
That's
is
the
crazy.
top tender.
I mean,
You don't
I never
cry
really
around your
had,
boys.
I don't
No,
know
I'm
if
talking
they
about
ever
if
cried around
your
their
man
boys.
cry,
But somebody cried to me, but I never seen them cry in front of their friends. I don't know.
and I'm gonna say you should never cry
Crying
to
is-
your girl. She
yeah,
will never
yeah.
respect you. I don't care how much she tells you. That's the number one rule of being tender. If you cry to your girl, she will never forgive you. Every time you talk tough, she gonna say, "You bitch ass nigga, you remember you was crying.
You were just crying, come home.
Don't make me go tell Raheem and them." You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think that, y'all named some good ones, but crying is crazy.
Right.
Crying is diabolical.
So crying is a big one for you.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, that's wild.
All right, cool.
So
now,
you ain't never cried over nobody, Grandpa. I got you down for crying.
No. Listen, I cried in the 8th grade.
I got you crying over your baby mom
I did
too.
cry in the 8th grade, but my brother called me out on it though. He told me, he said, "Listen, I dated a girl who her parents was in the military, right? So that's your first love. You feel me? But they got shipped to another
she
state.
moved.
Oh, my
you
baby
missed
boo! If you out there, I still miss you. You supposed to be my baby mom. But anyway." My brother caught me on the slide. I'm in the window like this. It must have been cold that day, but I'm like this. He said, "Yo, I know you ain't crying over," he named her and shit like that. I turned around and tried to lie and tell him I wasn't, but I was tender at that time. But in 8th grade, you supposed to be tender. That's the first time I was, in love. All right, cool. Smoke time. You ready, Rich?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. All right, so first of all, how did you meet Gille Wallo, right? That's the first part of the question. And what made you sign up to, put your skills, ready for the world and fight DK? Right. What made you just sign up and do that?
But to answer your first question, I met Gille through Instagram. I think
Right.
I would hop on his live a couple times, and that's when he was like letting people hop on his live, and he would give them games. So
Right.
it was a couple times he let me join in, and we would chop it up while I'm
That's
at work.
dope. That's
I got
dope.
people at work cracking up and all that, and then I went to a Tyreek Hill camp a couple years ago, and that's why I ran into him.
Tell me about Tyreek Hill. What's that?
He had a Tyreek Hill football camp. I took my son there.
Okay, got it.
It was out Philly, so Wallo and Gille was there.
Okay, and you was able to
running
meet
routes.
them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I met him again through that. We just locked in, and then once the fight came around, I think I hopped on his live again. I was talking crazy. And I was like, I want to fight anybody.
Right.
That's my mentality, though. Even I wasn't really fully equipped to fight. I just feel like nobody could ever beat me.
Right.
I would never say a man could beat me.
All right, and I wanted to know, did you take it serious when you accepted the fight, or you initiated? Did you say, okay, I'm trolling, or I'm taking this shit serious?
It's kind of like both. It was like I was taking it serious and I was trolling too to get the fight that I wanted.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? So
So
it was
like
both.
you was training, like I mean, or
Yeah,
not?
I actually was, but I was training. I think I was training too much because I never bought it.
Go ahead. Wait a minute.
man.
He didn't pull out a prop on you.
Yeah, I'm about to get you for the rematch.
This ain't for you. This is for DK. This is for DK's ass.
Right.
He tried to disrespect the
Yeah, he
town.
tried to take my head off, man.
And this is a PSA. I want to talk to all you North niggas out there right now. You hear? I want to talk to y'all niggas. I got my man Money Rich in the building. I'm saying, listen, y'all think y'all could beat Trenton niggas now because Money Rich lost, but I challenge any of y'all North niggas to step in the ring with me. That's right. Floyd Mayweather's little brother, Lloyd Mayweather. You heard? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, me and Rich is gonna teach me some moves today. I'm gonna work out for 3 to 6 months. Gille Wallo, hit me up.
Yeah.
And we in there. You feel me? You see what I bought? This is what I do. When I go to the gym, this is how I carry juice. You ain't think I was coming with pops today. But listen. You know know, like we dead serious. Hey, Rich.
Right. I'm with you.
I'm Rich.
Oh, man.
Can you train me, bro?
Yeah, I got you, man.
All right, Rich got me. Y'all heard it from Rich. Y'all heard it from Money Rich first.
We're gonna do this
This is
together.
hilarious. Gille Wallo, please
Listen,
call
I
him.
just
I
called
want to
him out.
come.
I just called him out.
I want to come.
Gille,
Please.
you know me. Give me a call today. Let's hook it up.
Let's do it.
All right, so go ahead, Juice. Hook it up.
All right, so after DK knocked you down, what was going through your mind? The crowd was going wild, but it seems like you did not want to get back up.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, I was just more shocked because I never been in a boxing match before. Like, so I know I could take a regular fist fight punch.
Right.
Like, I actually got into a fight before that. I knocked somebody out in real life. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I never got punched with a glove. So I was like kind of shocked, like, because I know boxing is different. But when people was like, nah, you gotta really like dip and dodge. I'm like, man, I could take a punch. So that's why, if you notice, I'm not really blocking like that. So I'm like, I could take a punch. Like, I just got into a fist fight. But when it connect that glove, like,
Yeah.
So
it seemed like the shot was it a face shot or a body shot? Because it just seems like I thought you was hit more by the body.
Yeah,
and
not a body shot. I didn't really feel the body shot, to be honest.
But it was the head shot.
I was off the Henny too. So
I heard that.
Yeah, I was off the Henny, but I didn't really feel the body shot.
Right.
It was just the punch where he hit me at. I think that's what caused me to drop. And I was just more like shocked. Like, damn, I really got like knocked out.
Right.
So that's
Was you embarrassed because it was all them people there,
No,
or just
I
like?
wasn't. Yeah, I don't really get embarrassed because I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew he was going to get knocked out, or I was going to get knocked out, and it just happened to be me. He called me. I wasn't blocking, and
Was your kids telling you they gonna get DK on you when you tried to scream on
scream
on them at home?
My youngest son called me a pussy. Though, man. He like, yo, pussy. I got that video. He's like 5 years old. He's like, yo, pussy. I'm like,
Right. How old is your oldest son?
10.
Oh, he's 10. Okay, that's dope. So. But listen, I want to commend you because, like I told you outside, you was a good sport. You took all the jokes online, kept your composure. And no matter how people clowned you, you always kind of like just, I seen you jumping back on comments, but you kind of made the best out of the situation, which was dope because most people would have had self-esteem and crashed out. Yeah. But, I want to let you know from one Trentonian to another that everybody couldn't do what you did.
Right.
Even though you went out there, you dragged your nuts, no diddy, and you showed the world, look, I got a heart. And sometimes that's all you need. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we don't condemn you here at You Better Not Lie podcast.
Rematch?
Yeah, definitely, for
sure.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
Rematch?
It's set in stone.
We gonna do it
man.
again?
Yeah. And that's what I want to do. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, but I do want to ask you this. Do you feel like you let the city down? Because you seen the comments saying that, oh, he ain't from Trenton, and he, if I jumped in there, I would have did this and that. Did you ever feel like that at one point?
Yeah, I at one point, but it wasn't more. So I think I was more mad at myself because I think people was betting on me, and that's like that's kind of like what I was like. I'm like, I don't want nobody to lose their money, but at the same time, I'm just showing people like how you could. Get to the top and get knocked down and keep going. Like you said, I ain't gonna crash out. It's all love. And I knew what I was setting myself up for is gonna be bigger than ever. Now, this rematch is gonna be like Ali's story. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's gonna give people something to talk about now and look forward to. So, but I did kind of feel like I let people down because a lot of people like, oh, niggas is locked up with these niggas ain't did it, but
the city gonna be with you when you win. Yeah, but they not with you when you lose.
Right, yeah.
That's the city that we from. I'm
coming
sorry.
back from my window.
You know what I mean? But
shout out
at
to
the
DK too. Man. He's a good guy, man. So I appreciate it.
But I think what you did at the All-Star game kind of made people forget.
Exactly.
They ain't talking no more. Yeah. They seen you hit the threes. Niggas don't care no more. You know what I'm saying?
They
don't care no more. It's over. All right, cool. So this is the section of the show where it's called Getting Juicy with Jalene. We haven't done this segment in a long time, but Juicy gives you the latest and the greatest of all the news and the gossip that's going on in the world because, like I told y'all before, Juicy was voted most gossiper in high school.
Lies.
Even in junior college, she got the award for gossiping. And in Spanish, they call it bunchiche. And that's what she does. How they say it?
Bunchiche.
That's what I said?
You said it was close.
Okay, I was close. All right, cool. So, Juicy, what's going on in these streets right now?
First, we got Sexy Red.
Okay.
All right, so Sexy Red gives out her kid's grandmother's address.
Right.
And now she is being sued by the grandma.
Okay.
She told fans to allegedly to damage the home. Oh, I can't talk.
Yeah, it's okay.
To damage the home of the grandma.
Right. That's kind of
That's wild.
Have you ever gave out the address?
No, I would never do that.
You don't do that?
Nah.
Pull up? Do some damage? You'll never tell?
No, I never did nothing get like that. I'm just beat you up when I see you.
All right, cool. All right. What about you, Rich? You ever dropped the Addy?
I mean,
nah, somebody did it to me last week. Dropped my Addy.
Drop your address?
What?
Yeah, trolling guys from Trenton. I ain't gonna put his name.
Yeah, we ain't gonna give him no light.
Yeah.
But they dropped your address for what though?
He was trolling me about the DK thing, and
I
started trolling him, and then he got mad
and just dropped your
put my address. And,
so that's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Crazy,
we get to see.
Yeah, I think also like with her being a celebrity, that's crazy work because you got people who really gonna ride behind you and like really might do some crazy shit. And if her kids go there, that's like.
But I don't know if you read further, but the grandma actually had to move.
Yeah, she said she moved. Yeah, she moved. She moved from where she was staying at to somewhere else because she was afraid. Right. They didn't say nobody actually came there. She just was afraid that they was going to come.
I think grandma trying to get a check.
And now she's saying, it's been hard for her to find a new place too. So I think it's cut me a check.
Yeah, it's cut me a check.
So she could afford, you know what I mean, a little nice little.
Right. Yeah. What else we got in the news?
All right. So my boy Joe Budden. He's getting sued by neighbors in his condo development for sleepwalking naked, smoking weed, and a noise complaint because I guess he does his podcast.
Yeah, he does his podcast in that condo development. So right, Joe got a lot going on in Jersey.
Joe got to chill out a little bit.
Yeah. They need to put him in a sleep.
So what's your takes on that? Do you think that he's in the wrong for the sleepwalking? I mean, even though he got
he don't have control over his sleepwalking.
Right.
But I mean, he rung the doorbell.
Tell Joe put some drawers on.
Joe, can you go to sleep with some clothes on, please? Because we don't want you to keep walking around naked, my brother.
Yeah, that ain't good.
But they also said they had a daughter too, so that's kind of like
yeah, that's different.
That's
like indecent exposure.
We got a kid and she might see this man walking around naked and all that.
Well, this is what I want to say to the lady who put the complaint in. He already.
It was her and her husband.
Yeah, well, Joe already beat the sleepwalking case. He's renting a condo in that development where he does his podcast. They're going to smoke weed. It's legal in New Jersey, and they're going to make noise at a podcast. So at the end of the day, if you don't like the area that you are, I suggest y'all move.
Pack it up.
Leave the Jersey legend alone. You heard? You know what I mean? Let him podcast in peace. What else we got?
All right, so next we got Kanye and Kim custody dispute.
Right.
Dr. Phil was on something. I forget.
He was on a podcast. He was on another podcast.
Yeah. I forget the name of it. It's like 2 something men. I don't know.
Right.
But and he kind of said Kim could lose custody of her kids if she does not report Kanye's behavior to the authorities.
Yeah.
Public says he is not in his right state of mind to take care of his kids.
What do you think about Kanye and his latest behavior? He had the little racist sign, what they call it, the swastika. That joint. He had that on. He's bringing his kid in the studio, listening to hardcore rap music, trying to put her on a feature. Yeah. Like he doing too much right now.
And actually, when he did that, Kim came and grabbed him.
I heard her.
Went and got her.
Yeah, me personally, I love Kanye, man. He's a Gemini like me, so I understand him.
Rich trying to get a beat.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand this Geminis, man. But everything he's doing is a whole lesson behind it, man.
Okay.
He's a good guy. He's a smart guy too. So
I believe that too.
If you really look at what he's doing and read in between the lines, like he tells a lot of the truth, and a lot of people don't really rock with him. But
misunderstood for sure.
Yeah, he definitely misunderstood.
And he's also a great father. So I don't think he's gonna put his kids in a predicament that's not safe.
Well, I think that what's happening is people are seeing the public antics and the things that he's doing,
so
and they're associating it with his parents and stuff.
But he's a great dad, and his daughter loves him. So
I do that with my kids. Like they listen to all type of music, and I just make sure that I teach them well and not how to act a certain place. But sometimes they be with me. I'm like, y'all can say a couple curse words. I'm one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say the curse words around your mom. But y'all can, you know what I mean? So
I also think they're not going to take the kids from Kim though. For him acting crazy.
No. Well, they saying basically Kim's allowing him to spiral, and at any time that he's spiraling,
she has no control over what that man does.
But they're saying that because people have like a hate for Kanye, some people, right? So let's just say if he's spending time with the kids, is he gonna put them in danger? We just seen a situation where G.S. Ronnie in Dallas, Texas, was killed with his 5-year-old daughter because he had smoke.
Right.
So you got to be kind of careful what a father does, because if you riding around with the kids and somebody want to get you,
But and when you say it like that, cool, I get it.
Yeah,
but.
So they just saying Kim should be cautious to maybe look at Kanye getting some help, because as a dad, you can't do certain things anymore when you had kids. If I know I'm on the internet cursing everybody out, then I can't take my kids to Funplex knowing that somebody might follow me and hit my whip up. I think that I need to clean up my shit first before I'm riding around with the kids. Respectfully,
I feel like people gonna hate regardless. You might got people looking. You might got people looking for you. You know, you might not even say a word. You know what I'm saying? So I just how I live life on the edge. So it's like we gotta go anyway. So I'm gonna talk my shit to everybody. Y'all don't like it, you don't like it, cool. I'm still
and you gonna take them kids with you while you
talking. Kids with me. Shit, if we gotta go together, you know what I mean?
Oh man.
Yeah, but it's all love.
I ain't mad.
Lastly, we got Rick Ross opens up a new luxury dental clinic for celebrities to come to Atlanta and get veneers.
Right.
Celebs like Tiny Harris, Moneybagg Yo, Nicki Minaj, and Ari Fletcher, Erica Mena, French Montana, and Rich the Kid pulled up to support.
Right. Yeah, so that's good. So Rick, see, one thing people always try to knock Rick Ross, but Rick Ross, his business mind is crazy. Like he got a farm, he got tons of he got a jet, he got planes, he got all kind of stuff going on. So it was smart for him to open up a luxury dental clinic in Atlanta, because now you don't have to fly to Colombia, Mexico, and all these places to get veneers. So
it's cheaper though when you fly out.
You think so?
Yeah, it has been. That's why they go out there to get them done.
Well, I think it is, but think about it. If you can go in the States, you save money because you don't have to pay that flight just for the people that live in Atlanta.
But then you had fun when you went to Colombia?
But I had fun for different reasons in Colombia.
But people
I like
to
the
go
beach.
on vacation and have fun and then get their teeth done.
The beach and the drinks was the greatest thing about Colombia.
Okay.
But anyway, would you get veneers?
I don't know.
You like your teeth, or would you get your big check, or are you going to get?
I don't know, because I feel like sometimes when people get veneers, they don't look right. Yeah. So I'm scared that I might get them done and they don't look right.
Okay. What about you, Rich? That first big check.
I mean, if anything, I'll probably get like a diamond grill or something like that.
Oh, you going Lil Wayne style?
Yeah, I wouldn't get no veneers. I just think it's probably would look weird.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like it might look weird. Like I don't want.
Well, I mean, look, if you got your teeth and your teeth are all right, the best thing I would do is get teeth whitening. I wouldn't get no veneers. Because to me, I love Cameron, but I think Cameron's teeth don't look right.
I never really looked at his mouth like that.
Yeah, Cameron, I don't want no problems. I don't have your money. I don't, but I don't like your teeth. I want the old Cameron.
And then they smile too much when they get them done. They just smile.
Yeah, like they don't know how to stop. And then sometimes it'd be like too big for their mouth. I don't know. I don't like it.
Right. I mean, it's all good. I mean, this is You Better Not Lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
But all right. Anyway, listen. There's been a lot of violence in hip hop, right? Mm-hmm. And I know you've been paying attention. You seem like a guy that be on the internet, stay trendy, know what's going on around you. But we had the Rolling 60 indictment out on the West Coast with Brick Baby, Big U, Loose Cannon. We had Yellow Beezy just getting arrested for capital murder for the murder of Mo 3.
I just saw that video today. Did you see it?
Disturbing.
I saw the video.
We're going to talk about that. Yeah. Sauce Walker and Say So P shot in Memphis, and Say So P ended up dying. And we talked about GS Ronnie and his daughter getting killed in Texas as well. So I'm going to ask you, Rich, because you're a rapper, DJ, boxer, basketball player, father, got a job. Mm. Is being a rapper a safe job in 2025?
I mean, it depends on how you make it. I just feel like nothing's safe no more. You just got to just be cautious. Right. You got to be on point. You got to know where to go and where not to go. Like me personally, I ain't really going to LA like that because I heard too much about LA. Right. Like Pac got killed out LA. Big
you said who got?
Killed.
Oh yeah. Right.
Big got killed. PNB Rock got killed at LA.
Yeah.
I'm not going to LA because I ain't one of them niggas like I ain't checking in nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to take me out. I ain't going nowhere and gotta check in. So if I just don't need to go there, I ain't gonna go. You know what I mean? But it's just certain spots and areas I'm just not gonna go because the type of person I am.
But let's say you become DJ Money Rich and you traveling worldwide, and they say we booking you for One Oak in LA, the biggest club out there.
I'm a go, but I ain't staying around hitting the Waffle House. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go get that bag.
You gonna get your money and go.
I'm going in and out, but I'm just one.
You ain't going to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, sitting down, busting no grub.
I don't ride around with hundreds of guys, and I don't try to play this like gangster role. Like I'm just one of them guys. Like, you know, if you push me, I can show you. But I just rather not put myself in that predicament. You know what I mean? So I'm very smart and I'll be on point and I know where not to go and I know where to go at.
Period.
That's dope.
So what's next for DJ Money Rich in 2025 and what can the fans expect?
I got a movie coming out. I can't get a name right now, but
where's it gonna be on Tubi or it's coming out?
It's gonna be on Tubi. It's gonna be on
nice.
Tubi.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm getting into that, like acting. You know, me and my girl, we got a mixtape coming out. She's in the music too. So
period.
Yeah, we just
she sing, she rap, what she do?
She do everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lauren Hill over there.
She keep me going.
Shout her name. What's her name?
Yummy.
Yummy, that's her name. Okay, all right,
Yummy,
cool. We got to give her. We don't want her to be the mystery.
Right.
So make sure Money Rich featuring Yummy or Yummy featuring Money Rich.
Exactly.
No matter how it go, it's just a collab, right?
Yeah. We actually got a song out called Listen 107 right now.
Dope. Where can we hear that at?
Apple Music. And,
it's on all streaming platforms?
Yeah, all streaming. Yeah, we ain't been promoting it like that, but it's one of the ones we about to start pushing it out.
All right, that's dope. Well, send me the flyer.
Music video?
Yeah, we got one coming. Yeah, we got.
Send me the flyer because we're gonna put it in this. Like, if you got a CD cover for it or a cover, the same cover that's on DSP, send it to me. We'll put it in this episode.
Okay.
To let them know, like, yo, check his music out here.
Got you. Yeah,
right,
and clothing line too. I got the Chosen One clothing line.
Okay.
About to start branching out more.
All right, so when you print up your next batch, I wear large.
Or small.
I got y'all.
Hook us
Any
up.
favorite colors or anything?
Navy blue for me.
Red is my favorite color.
Right,
Gang. You know what I'm saying? Secret blood. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's real easy.
Yeah, in comedy too. I'm a funny guy, man. I feel like I haven't been tapping into that, but I've always been like the funniest guy, I think, to everybody I come around.
Dope.
Like sometimes I could be a little quiet, but when you see my funny side, you like, I feel like I'm like funnier than Kevin Hart and Will Smith.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start getting into like comedy shows.
So you're gonna start doing some stand up.
Yeah, doing stand-up
well, when
like
your first show, invite us.
I got
We're gonna let you know if you're funny.
All right, so in closing, before we leave, I always got to leave with something controversial. Give me your top 5 Trenton DJs. No particular order.
All right, I got to do DJ Big J. He kind of showed me the ropes when I first came into the game.
Okay, that's my guy.
I got to do Westwell.
Okay, that's my guy. We got the same birthday, born the same year.
Westwell, my guy. DJ Bake.
Bake is a legend, a young legend.
DJ Key.
DJ Key.
He do a lot. He's from like Trenton, Ewan area, but he moved to Atlanta and he's like one of the top DJs for like Des Dior and he the one that got my song played at the Future concert and the Rod Wave concert that just passed. So he's definitely in my top 5 for sure. Okay. Am I missing one? That's 4.
Right. Bring it home.
I'm gonna do
yourself.
Nah, I ain't gonna put myself there. I'm gonna do DJ Vanilla Bean, Officer Bean. That's my guy.
Vanilla Bean.
Yeah.
Where he from? What side of town?
He's from Trenton. He a Trenton cop, so I think his DJ name is like Officer.
Trenton cop?
Yeah, I think his name like Officer Bean or something like that.
Officer Bean.
Yeah, DJ Officer Bean. I had to shout him out. I mean, he doing his thing.
That's fine. And I ain't gonna lie, you gave me 5 young niggas.
Yeah.
But we gonna put some respect on. Rest in peace, DJ Juice.
Yeah, rest in peace, Juice.
Legend.
Yeah,
you heard? I'm gonna shout out some other DJs. DJ Plex, Bark the Ripper. Who else? Father Ramsey. Who else we got? What other DJs? DJ, what's my man name that be with Plex all the time? He married to the lawyer.
Oh, William H. That's my guy. I'm sorry. He's in my top 5. I kind of forget.
No, William H. William H. I just wanted to shout them out.
Man. It's just
it's all good.
Mind. But yeah, that's my guy right there. He's definitely top 5.
It's all good. But like I told y'all before, this is episode 153. As y'all can see, Rich is training me. He signed up. He's my manager. You want to reach me? Contact Money Rich at 555. What's the rest of it, Rich?
2174.
2174. At the end of the day, yes, I could be found on Craigslist. You know what I mean? Whatever you looking for. But at the end of the day, like I told y'all, this is episode 153. You knock me down, we gonna get back up. Right, Juicy?
We up.
And we out of here.
Let's go.